So Disneyland, is it worth it? This is coming from a dad of 4 kids, 4 and under, and we just recently went there. Not our first time, but we try to go there once a year, every other year, something like that. But I'm gonna break this down into a few different videos. But today I just wanted to kind of cover: is it worth it to go? From a perspective of, if you have a lot of kids, especially younger kids, will they have fun? I would say depends on the family. If you guys are the kind of family that likes to go on rides and just loves to get the experience of, ooh and ah, and kind of submerging yourself into a I don't know, an escape, then yeah, you'll enjoy yourself. And there's so much to do for every age group. I think that you won't get bored if you're into rides, and if you're into shows. But they don't really have a lot of shows. They just have a few, but they're still fun. We enjoy that kind of thing. We love rides, and I think that if you're not into that kind of stuff, then I wouldn't bother going. And also, you have to keep in mind crowds. If crowds are not your thing, then you probably won't enjoy yourself unless you go on a ghost town kind of day. That's kind of rare, I think. So I would keep those kinds of things in mind. Also, cost. Is it worth it to take a bunch of your kids and, if they don't enjoy themselves, then, you just wasted all that money. But there are ways to get around, spending too much. You can budget yourself more, and you don't have to go all out with souvenirs or whatever. Just let all of your kids pick one thing. We always try to be budget friendly, especially when we go on vacation. And even though we still enjoy ourselves, but you still want to be conscious. And so it just depends on where you're at financially, and if you can, how much you want to spend. But you can always budget. That's not too much of an issue. A lot of people say, with the raising prices, that it's not worth it. So I think it just comes down to, for our family, it's worth it to go every so often. We're probably not going to go for a couple years. We want to do some other things because we've gone so many times in the past. But this depends on your family and where your family's at with their age groups. Just kind of be conscientious of that. And I think that, for the next video, I'm going to kind of cover how we do it and kind of how we do Disneyland, and how it works for us, having so many kids, and how we are able to stay sane and still have a good time. It does help to bring helpers, to bring family or go, travel with friends. That's nice too. But we've done it without family and friends, and we've done it with them. So I'll kind of go over that in the next video. So to answer the question, is it worth it? I would say yes, at least every so often. If you're into rides, and if you don't mind crowds. So it just depends on you and your family.